Catmas. Merry Christmas. Merry early Christmas, vintage Christmas stuff. Nikki, this is my cat Nikki, in case you didn't know, is being such a baby and will not allow me to put them down. Just needs all the attention, huh? I don't know what to do. Every time I put them down, they just freak out. And insist I pick them back up. What does one do in these situations? I know, that's what I'm saying. You're being very needy. Very needy indeedy. But hello, happy Tuesday. Maria Teresa Garcia. You're not going to be able to watch your show. You're in the hospital? God, I'm always so loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Maria Teresa Garcia. I hope you feel better. That's so nice of you to tune in, even though you're not feeling well. Thank you. I hope you feel better. Happy Tuesday, redheaded kitty cat. How are you doing, my sweet friend? Dawn Domain 3694. Doesn't have the same ring to it as Dawn Domain. I like Dawn Domain 3694. But I like just Dawn Domain as well. Hi, Rusty Snail is here. Rachel's here. You want to say hi? No. I'll say hi. Hello. Tammy Bennett is here, and Margaret Latina is here. All our friends are here. You're very cranky. So ornery. Lisa Jens. Hi, how are you doing tonight? Hi, Janet Green. Southern Vermont Vintage on eBay. How's it going? This is my cat. Susie Allen, how are you doing? Can't believe YouTube gave us all inmate numbers. Yeah, what are they anyways? Just like random generated numbers? And why does Janet Green get to be number 1? I want to know. Redhead Kitty Cat is 4087. What do you want your numbers to be? Oh, I know what Nikki should be. 8675309. 8675309. Do you like that number? No? Don't get, I wasn't, okay, I will put you down. But just be nice, okay? Otter Cat Haas says hello. Thank you. Look at the back. It says, gone. Wait, hang on. Look, I'm going to try to show you. It says, gone pickin'. Gone pickin'. I wear this shirt when I go picking. I'm not going picking right now, but I'm wearing it because it's comfortable. It's a comfortable shirt, you know? And it's cold, and it's late, and I just like being comfortable. I remember the days when I used to dress up for you guys, and then I realized, wow, you're spending an hour getting ready, and yet you're sitting in a room at your house, somewhat alone. Maybe we should just be comfortable. And I wear sweatpants. I still wear a nice shirt, but I wear sweatpants. At one point, it asked you to change your name, so I just added a 1 so people would know who I was. Well, you win, Janet. You won the game because now you're number 1. Congratulations. I wonder what mine... Does mine have a number? Let's see. I'm going to put test in the chat, and let's see if I have a number. I haven't checked. Testing. No, I'm just The.Withering.Cottage. I have no number. I have a crown. That's pretty cool. How'd I get that? Is it because it's like my space? I don't know. Plus, you're the one and only. Absolutely. Okay, question. How am I looking? Are we clear? We freaking better be. We better be. Because this phone was crazy expensive. But I got it for you guys. True story. Absolute true story. Am I coming in clear, Houston? Yuppers. Awesome. Guess what, guys? Next week is Thanksgiving. Did that come fast or what? Mama Pancakes, how are you? Thank you for being here. It's so good to see you. But can you believe that? Gonna get in your jammies. Gonna be so cozy. Dun, dun, dun. Clear to Jackie Larkin. I know, isn't that crazy? I'm like, I have to go Christmas shopping. I know, next week. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. So with that being said, I didn't even mean to segue like that, but I did. I'm not having a sale next Tuesday. Because see, Tiny Human is off, Handsome Husband is off, and so I want to be off. And we're going to just hang out for a week together for a staycation. So I'm so sorry, but I won't be having a sale next Tuesday. But I will be spending time with my family. So that's pretty cool. I'll miss you guys, of course, but I will enjoy spending time with family. Well, I'm sure we'll play tons and tons of hide and seek, which is so funny that we continue to do in a 2-bedroom house. But we love it. We love it. Scrubs to jammies. Scrubs are comfortable too, you know. They are. Well, anyways, happy Tuesday. Thank you, Linda. Happy Tuesday to all of my friends. Tonight, we have quite a bit of Christmas for sale. And let me just tell you all this. It has been a minute since I went to an antique store or like a place like that to go picking. I got up very early this morning, drove about an hour away to go find y'all some killer vintage Christmas. And would you believe it? I found none. I went to 3 different antique stores. Mostly what they had were like Hobby Lobby type stuff, which is fine if that's what you're into. And then all the vintage Christmas that they did have was so expensive. And then I realized everybody must be having as hard of a time finding vintage Christmas to sell this year as I did. Because a single ornament I would find would be like $15. Or what else did I find? Like a little candy container was like $45. And I tried. I mean, luckily I've been saving all year, so I have some, but I was shocked to the core of the prices. Are you guys experiencing that in your area? Is all of y'all's vintage Christmas insane? Right? Okay. She gets it. I mean, is that what's going on everywhere? Like, vintage Christmas is just left the face of the planet and you can't find it unless you want to pay a ton of money? Way to brag, William. Right, Sharon? I remember like a couple years ago, I'd go to an antique store around December and it would be nothing but vintage Christmas. I'd have all the options in the world. Zippity-doo-dah today. And I went to the 3 biggest antique malls within driving distance. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Yeah, when is your sale, William? William, email me. Just, if you're looking to thin out your collection a little bit, just email me, okay? It's the.Withering.Cottage at gmail.com. Enter. Anyway, let's get into the giveaways. Hi, Minx. Thank you so much for being here. Redheaded kitty cat. Did I say? Yes, Minx. Hello. That's what I'm saying. And then, I'm not going to project this onto y'all because y'all are my people. But I was like, dang, my prices are very low compared to these things. Like a single Santa mug, the cheapest one I found today for one of these was $45. Excuse me? Excuse me? But I'm not going to project my anger onto you all. I'm keeping my prices as of now, but I'm telling you, this is getting intense. This is getting intense. Intense. Anyways, okay. That's enough complaining. Red-headed kitty cat, this is your moderator gift for the evening because it's Christmas time. I don't know how old this is, if old at all, but it was just too cute. So this is your moderator gift. It is a cat. And there's like a vintage shiny bright ornament on there as well. And I just like the glitter, and I liked his like grumpy face. It is glass. I don't know if it's older or not, but I thought it was too cute. So I had to get that for you. And it's Christmas. So this is your ornament of the season from me to you. Grumpy cat with a shiny bright. Love it. Then there's no vintage Christmas giveaways because it's so sparse. I have to keep it for the sale. I hope you understand. But to make it up to you, I'm doing 3 giveaways tonight. Nikki. Oh my goodness. The baby. The baby needs so much attention tonight. Oh, rock-a-bye Nikki on the treetop when the wind blows. I just remembered I was live. Nikki, I gotta work, okay? I can't right now. I can't hold you. Okay? I have to put you down. Okay? I'm sorry. I love you. You know I love you so much. I can't. I'll hold you later. I promise. Poor thing. All right, sorry. Giveaways tonight. Now I have to sneeze. I know, Renee, but it's constant. They're back. Okay, so this is the first giveaway. It is this beautiful Brighton bracelet. I thought it was just so pretty. Yes, baby, I hear you. So this is one of the giveaways. The other giveaway is this really cute, more simplistic Brighton bracelet. See all that beautiful etching and sparkles. Mother Tucker is here. Hello. Yes, Jason and or Tina, or Jason and Tina. Nikki is really needing attention this evening. Bad. Something bad. And then the final one is this beautiful necklace. And I like this one because it has this like, okay, so it has your lobster clasps like normal, but then it also has this part here that you can pull through this little bead to shorten it or lengthen it to whatever you want. Isn't that nifty? So nifty. So those are 3 giveaways tonight. So if you purchase tonight, at the end, we will draw 3 people and you will have the opportunity to win one of those beautiful Brighton pieces. Merry Christmas from me to you. Okie dokies. Now, Nikki finally laid down. Nobody move. My cat, you know I don't like cats. My cat has a heated cat bed. Because I don't like cats. So, it's fine. Would you look at that? So, here I was talking about vintage Christmas. And the first item isn't even vintage Christmas. So, I did sprinkle in a couple other non-Christmas items into the sale. Just in case you weren't that into Christmas. I didn't want you to feel excluded. So, this is one of those items. Okay. So I'm going to start this item off at $25. $25. And this is a 9¼ inch antique hat pin. And she's beautiful. I got her at Scott's Antique Show last weekend. I went with the one and only Rusty Snail. And I found this beauty. Oh gosh, something else I just noticed about how good this camera is you're gonna see my jacked up cuticles. Listen, it's part of my disease, okay? I can't help it, so be nice. I'll try to hide them. But look at this beautiful hat pin. It has got this gorgeous amethyst glass stone in the center. And then it's got beautiful etching all the way around it. And then look at the sides. Wow, I can't believe how well my situation is focusing. Who is she? Look at the details on the sides. William, I promise you will. They stick out so bad. I hate it. But that just looks like little snail shells or sea urchins. I think that is so stunning. And it is 9 1/4 inches, so a pretty decently long one. It has its original solder. It wasn't, you know, added on after the fact. Sometimes when you find hat pins, you got to be careful. Because if you look here, you'll see that it's not original to the pin. It was added later, like a craft project type situation. But this stone, I don't know if you can peek under there, is inset into it. So that is just so beautiful. I love it, I love it, I love it. And actually antique purple is one of the harder colors, I've learned. Purple was not used too terribly much. But I love it. Gorgeous. We're going to start the countdown on this. Beautiful hat pin. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That must be Tina. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. That woman has amazing taste in jewelry. Love it. It's so pretty. I love a hat pin. You know, can't go wrong with a hat pin. Don't go tonight. Susan Deslitz. Thank you so much, my dear. And Merry Christmas and Happy Thanksgiving. I connected your U and your S in Susan, and it looks like swan. I just thought you'd like to know that. I haven't talked to adults today. Oh, and I wanted to mention, shipping this week is in the air. You will have your invoices by Sunday. Thank you. I just am working an estate sale Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So either I'll come home from the estate sale Wednesday, and I can't do tomorrow because tomorrow's prep day for it. So I'll either come home tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday and do it after work, or if I can't squeeze it in, it will be Sunday. But since I'm taking next week off, it won't overlap that shipping. So if you don't have your invoice from me by Sunday, then something terrible has happened. Because it should be by Sunday. Okay, number 6. Oh, okay. We're doing this then. All right. Although going antiquing today made me second guess my start on these, I'm going to do it anyways because I'm staying true to who I am. These are going to start at $14 choice, and I have 4 options for you tonight, okay? So I have 4 vintage Santa mugs, and they are all different. So this is on choice. So you're offering on one, and then if you have the highest offer, you get to pick the one or ones that you would like. So the first one is actually very different. So this one is made in Portugal by Artmark. So this is Portugal by Artmark. Very different Santa mug. I have never seen this one. It does look like a vintage label to me. I think I had thought that Artmark was Japan, but this one says Artmark made in Portugal. Very detailed in the sculpting. The paint job, questionable, but that's what I like about him. So, and he's pretty big compared to your standard Santa mug, which you'll see in comparison. So this is number 1, and then here is the back side of him. Paint is in really good condition. So he's your first option, okay? Second option is probably has the most color. And this one says, do not immerse this mug in boiling water. So there you go. So this is the second one. He kind of looks like he may have sat in something else, like maybe he was a 3-piece set because he's got that little space on the bottom. but he is in really good condition. His cold paint is really, really nice. And then he is marked Japan on the back on the bottom. Okay, so then you have this little guy. Then you have this guy who is marked Made in Japan as well, and it says December 1972. Somebody wrote in pencil on the bottom of him. So he is Japan 1997, wrote in pencil. I'm not sure if that's just when he was given or that's when he was manufactured, but someone just jotted that down. He has got a unibrow. Love that for him. Really cute. This one definitely has some paint loss, which I like, but that's totally up to you. And then last but not least is a Taiwan one. So this one's probably one of the more newer ones. Still vintage for sure, but not quite as old as the previous three. And I kind of like the way he was done. He would look really nice with some rhinestone eyes. I think that he would look really nice with those. And then his cold paint is in really good condition as well. And they're all pretty good. No chips or cracks. Just a little bit of paint wear. And don't freak out. I got it, I promise. I'm going to start the countdown, and if you have the highest offer, you get to choose 1, 2, 3, or 4, or any combination of the 4. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. I'm serving up Santas. Serving up Santas. Serving up Santas. My arm's getting a little tired, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a while since I've waitressed. I've lost my arm strength. I know, I've never seen him either. Never. Have I ever. And these are the only 4 I've found all year long. So that says something about the lack of vintage Christmas that is in the universe. Mary Anna! Yay, congratulations. You get first pick at 21. We're going this way, whatever that way is to you, whether it be left to right or right to left. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can put any of those 4 numbers into the chat to claim your choice of Santa mugs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2, please. Got it. Give me just a second. Nobody move. Got it. I'm writing you down, my dear. Then, following Marianne. Oh gosh, please don't be mad at me. I'm doing my very, very best. Next choice goes to Anit. Is that bad? That's real wrong, isn't it? Anatel? Oh, I'm not smart. It's not your name, it's me. But you get second choice because you're the first 20 that I see. And I'm so sorry about not pronouncing your name right. These are the options for you if you want any. If you don't, because you're super mad I don't know how to pronounce your name, you can say pass, and that's fine too. But we still have 1, 3, and 4. Margaret! Why did you do that to me? I know Margaret! Oh my gosh. Am I supposed to know how to pronounce that? Oh, I like Margaret much better. Not that the other one's not lovely. I can pronounce Margaret. Oh, that's so funny. I didn't even recognize it was the same profile picture. You're very pretty, though. Very pretty. Margaret and Natel. Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay then. Which mug or mugs would you like? Oh, the big one for Portugal. You got it. Can I please write your name backwards on my paper? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. For 20. Anatel? It's a beautiful name. I love it. Very unique. Very, very unique. Okay. Then we have Dusty. Dusty, did you want either of these? This is number 3 and this is number 4. You get next choice. But you can say pass too. It's fine. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. It's Latina backwards. You got it. No worries. Okay, I'm going to go back a few more if there's anybody. We have Dana and then Diane Broderick. Dana, did you want either 3 or 4? Or you could say pass too. Hi, Janet. You're not very late at all. I think this is our second item. You're right on time. Right on time. Dana Haynes. Taiwan, please. This one. You got it. Okay, let me write that down. I like your name, Dana. It's very Anud. Never mind. 18. Okay, so then last but certainly not least is Diane Broderick. Diane Broderick, would you like paint chipped unibrow Santa? Okay, that is fine. And then last but not least is Paul Smith. Paul Smith, did you have any interest in this one? If not, we will set him down. I see you, Margaret. You're no longer Anatel. Yay. Okay, perfect. Santa, you are staying with the Withering Woman. And I will set these over here so I do not break them. Sounds like a good plan. Good plan. Good plan indeed. Well, thank you all so very much. And Margaret, thank you so much for that too. Fantastic. All right, this next item is cute. Where is it? Okay. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't usually pick these up, but this one was so good. I just could not resist its charm. It's okay. I like it. It was testing me on my detective skills, and I failed. Okay, this is going to start at $14, and this is the Majestic Cylinder Candle. Majestic Cylinder Candle for your Majestic Cylinder Candle needs. Now, as I show him to you, please note before offering that he has been burned. He's been through it. He's been burned before. He's cynical, but it's lovely nonetheless. So here he is. He is one of those large candles with the kind of those little tiny glass beads over a lovely image. This one just happens to be Old Saint Nick himself. Now, this candle, like I said, has been burned, but you can put twinkle lights in here or a battery operated tea light in here, and it will give the illusion of a flickering candle. I know, me too, you know what I'm saying? And because you don't want to just throw this out, you know what I'm saying? So you could still put your twinkle lights in there and get you a nice little flicker going, and he is just adorable. The candle itself, like the cylinder, the case, is in lovely condition. Just the candle inside has been burned. So he is about 9 inches tall. He's a good looking Santa. He's pretty cute. And then it does come in its original box. And this was originally I thought they said 8 cents, but it says number 8. Number 8. So I don't know how much this originally was. But Majestic Cylinder Candle. There you go. So cute. You could put wax in him. Hello, mother. Hello. They cost under $1. I believe it. But he's so, so cute. But I'm going to start the countdown on him. And he has all his, like, I don't know if you can see that. All his little glass beads are there. They're not sparse at all. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hello, mother. Hello, daughter. Something, something. Something, something. Something, something. I bet you could. I just didn't want to risk it for the biscuit. You know what I'm saying? And there's lions on the box. Must be a tiger, because I ain't lying. Beth, you got it. Thank you so much. Beth. Beth. You got it, Beth. Thank you so much. Okie dokie. I got Nikki here in my eyeball. Okay, clearly the universe wants me to do this one. So I'm going to do this one. This is going to start at $15. And this is a vintage 1950s rhinestone necklace. I picked this one up because it looks oh so Christmassy, snowflakey, and it is beautiful. Look at this gorgeousness. So this one is, excuse me, I got Nikki here all over me, milk glass and rhinestone. So you can see all that white is milk glass. And this, just like the one I offered, was it last week? I got them at the same place. They are rhinestoned all the way to the back, which lets me know that that is definitely a more quality piece because it goes all the way around. A lot of times they stop about here. This one goes the entire length of the necklace. Let me show you a little close up here. Look at those stones. Those are some sparklers for sure. For sure. And then look at even the, oh wait, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth right now. This is Weiss. Was the other one I sold Weiss and didn't know it? This is Weiss. It's marked right there. I'll try to show you. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Look at that. Weiss. Well, I'm not changing the price. That's why you do your research, folks. Don't be like me. Do your research. Okay. Well, that's beautiful. I'm wondering now, who got that other milk glass necklace? You'll have to tell me if it was marked Weiss. Oopsies. So gorgeous. And then the length of the necklace is about 7 inches. I know I'm gonna wear it to the Dollar General. Look at that. That's so pretty. Anyways, I'm going to start the countdown on it. On the beautiful Weiss necklace. Wowzers, wowzers. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Oh my gosh, I've got some news for y'all too. So as if I wasn't busy enough, I don't even know if I told you all this. Did I tell you the tea? Tiny Human got, for this dance season, her first ever solo. So Tiny Human will be performing a dance solo, and I couldn't be more proud of her and excited for her. With that being said, the person that was going to make her costume, her dance costume, backed out. So now I have to make it a dance costume. Never have I ever. Don't know how that's going to go. Tammy Bennett, thank you so much and congratulations. That was an amazing get on that one. I don't know how that's going to go. Never done that before, but y'all think of me. Send me all your positive vibes because I am stressed to the max. A competitive dance costume? We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Oh, that cat here. This next lot is going to be... It was not marked Weiss. Well, you might want to double check that it's just not Weiss, because I got those two at the same place, and they're very, very similar. So maybe there is still a chance. All right, this lot here is going to start off at $16, and you are getting this lot of vintage and antique Christmas ephemera. So the very first thing that is my very favorite is this teeny tiny postcard from 1952, and it's the most adorable thing ever. Look at this postcard. It was sent December 12th, 1952, and it is so cute. Here's the back. It's got its original stamp. Look at the bird stamp at the top, and I just love that illustration. That is adorable. So you're getting that. And then you're getting this Victorian card. It says, "To greet you." And this is 3-dimensional celluloid that's been hand-painted. And it says, like I said, "To greet you" on the bottom. And then you open it. And it says, "A loving Christmas gift. What tender thoughts beneath these silent flowers are lying. Hid within the mystic wreath my love hath kissed in trying, as merry as the day is long." So there is the inside. Love a little Victorian Christmas. So you're getting that one. Then you're getting this one. This one says January on the front. And then it says, "The snowdrop. Last when the earth seems withering." Say what? "When the earth seems withering beneath a tempest sky, a germ of promise in the spring opens its smiling eye. Looking to heaven through it, bends to earth this something floweret in its infant birth." But anyways, that's pretty cool. But the inside is what I liked. It's got these 2 vintage foil Merry Christmas Santa bells. Perfect condition, and they are marked a double clo product. A double clo product. So you're getting those. Goodness, I'm so sorry. Then you are getting this vintage picture of Santa Claus and a little baby. That's pretty cute. You're getting this picture of Santa Claus and a little girl. And then last but not least, my favorite part is this very old children's book, probably from the late 1800s. And it is The Night Before Christmas. Very, very old. Made in the USA, Best Nursery Series, Chicago and New York. Now, it is very fragile. It's Santa. I know him. Oh, 1928. 1928. What the heck? I don't remember this in The Night Before Christmas. What is happening there? He's eating somebody. That's weird. Oh, but look at this. This story took a turn. Is this the right book for this? I love it. But I don't remember any of this. It's Tom Thumb. And then it goes into Santa. What is happening? Hang on. Page 1, page 2. The night before Christmas. That's how it starts. These are one and of the same page. We have Santa and a guy eating somebody. This is the most interesting Night Before Christmas book I have ever seen. What in the world? This is great, though. It's fantastic. I like this better. I'm anxious to read it. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Well, that's just so silly. It's been that long since I looked at that. I didn't even remember that was in there. That's probably why I picked it up, because I was like, this is crazy. What is going on? This cat hair is everywhere. Dusty, you got it. And thank you, Charlotte. And thank you, Lisa. And thank you, MJ. Dusty got the very unique Night Before Christmas book. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, this giant head came in and ate us all up. The end. 25. This is labeled Cone with Goobers. Let's explore more, shall we? All right. This is going to start at 16, mostly because of the goobers. The cone is great too, but it is the goobers that make it start at 16. Now, I will say I did get this at an antique store, but I think it is a replica. Not the goobers, but the cone. So it is this beautiful cardboard cone, and there is this paper behind here with this old writing on it. So I think this was handmade, is what I'm thinking. And then there's this chunky gold glitter. Hi, Audrey. And then on the front, we have some vintage chenille. Or I think it's vintage, I guess, I don't know. Of the green and the silver. And then we've got some fuzzy green chenille and some little red berries. Now, at the top here, there is a handle. And I am almost positive that these are genuinely old mercury beads. I did gently knock them against my teeth, and they are glass. And if you look at them, they look to be genuinely old. So I think this was just handmade with vintage components. And then inside, there's just gold fluff. But I do think that these are real green mercury beads. And this is pretty big, but I thought it was so cute. It is 12 inches, not including the handle. I loved the colors, very different. Loved that. So you get this, but then inside we have these 3 picks that are together. So they are all spun cotton and chenille. This is the first little guy in the gold dress. And then we have this little angel with wings. And then last but not least, we've got Santa Claus. And all 3 of those are spun cotton and chenille picks. They are twisted together, but they can come untwisted. And then they come in the little cone, because I thought the colors matched oh so well. Oh so well. And you can put whatever you want in your cone. I'm going to start the countdown on these. And while I count these down, I'm going to hold Nikki because the baby needs attention. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. What was that? Did you see that? You better go get it. You better go save me. You better save me, Nikki. But I thought that was really cute. Come on, Susan. You can come over. All right, I'm going to start. No. MJ, you got it. Thank you so much. I don't know where to put it. Where was it to begin with? Just set it here for now. Yeah. MJ Bear. 25. 417. Thank you so much. I was just complaining about the cat hair, and now there's even more. Number 17. Oh, this is a good little lot. This little lot of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Okay, I'm gonna start this at $24, please. $24, please. And the first thing you're getting in the lot is this vintage Christmas box. I love a nice old box. This one is, somebody just gave a gift, probably in the 1950s, in this box. But here is the box. And then inside, you get everything that's in here. Now, when I ship it, it probably won't fit in the box as well because I have to bubble wrap everything. But you are getting everything that is in here, too. All right. The first thing you are getting is this vintage nativity scene Christmas ornament. It is mirrored. It's in its original box. I will take it out, though. It's just this mirrored little nativity scene. And it comes in the original box. Mirrored glass nativity scene Christmas ornament. So you're getting that. You are getting a little bottle brush tree. Now this is modern. This is, I think, the only modern thing in the box. But I needed one more little thing. So you're getting the little bottle brush tree. You are getting this tiny bone china little Christmas mouse with his candy cane and his little Santa hat. Really cute. There's the bottom. So you are getting him. You are getting this vintage Putz mica glittered bird ornament. He is also in really good condition. He's kind of yellow, which is definitely unique. He could be used for Easter as well. So you're getting him. Then you are getting this. This is too funny. This Goebel ceramic of this little boy sledding. Whee! Really good condition, and it is marked Goebel on the bottom. Then you are getting this large vintage Christmas caroler. This one is made by Orion Japan. Still has his original sticker. No chips or cracks, a little bit of chin dirt, but I don't want to use chemicals or anything to wipe it off because I don't want to mess with the paint. But he's marked Orion Japan on the bottom. Pretty good condition. Then, my favorite thing is this tiny vintage ceramic Santa mug. He is a tiny one, really good condition. Cold paint is in great condition. No chips or cracks on him. Winking Santa. Then you are getting this. This is a little magnet that somebody made. Really fun. Santa and his big ol' sack of toys. And then you're getting this little book. It says, "To my granddaughter from," can't make it out. But it is this little Christmas card, and it says, "My Christmas wish." And it says, "Here comes Santa Claus saying to you, best of wishes the whole year through." And I think this is probably pretty old on this Christmas card. Baby. And then last but not least, you're getting this. This says Christmas Decorations, Star Band Company Incorporated, Portsmouth, Virginia, made in the USA. And this was originally 29 cents. And it is a butterfly pick, I guess. That nothing screams Christmas like butterflies. And it's in its original wrapping. Isn't that interesting? So you get everything I just showed, plus the vintage Christmas gift box. And I'm going to start the countdown on the lot. I'll show it to you one more time, and then I'll start the countdown. So you're getting everything that was shown. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end. Oh! Thank you, William. Nikki, did you see what William did? That was so nice. There is the bid end. William, thank you so much. You got it, dear. Merry Christmas, baby. You sure do treat me right. Merry Christmas, baby. You sure do treat me right. Said it came down the chimney. 10:30. You know, I was going to try to show the next item with you like this, but I picked probably the hardest item to do that with. So, you're breaking my heart. I gotta put you down again. I'm sorry. I love you. Be good. All right. Hi. How was your day? Oh, I almost fell. All right. These are hard for me because I didn't find, other than these, any this entire year. So don't be mad, but I am going to start them at $45. They just go for a lot anymore. It's crazy. So I have this set of large gold mercury bead garland. Now, I didn't exactly measure these, but they have to be at least 8 feet long. This is a very, very long strand. There is maybe a couple of ones that are popped, but for the most part, this is in very good condition. So I will I'll take it out so you can kind of see the length, so you can get an idea. So it's all one strand. And like here is one that's popped, but it just kind of fell on top of the other, so you can't really tell. But there is one that is popped. And this one is, I don't know that I've seen another one this long. I don't know if it's a couple that are tied together. That must be it. Look, right there's a tie. So that has to be it because I have a shorter one. So this is probably 2 strands that were tied together way back when. So it's probably what? How long is the average one? 6 foot? So I'm telling you, Minx, it has been a tough year for vintage Christmas. So I'm 5'3", and this is on, let me scoot this over. I'm 5'3", and this is how much of it is to me. So this has to be at least 10 feet tall. 8 to 10 feet, I would say. If not longer. If not longer. Of amazing vintage glass mercury bead garland. And these are the big, big beads. This is amazing. Now, of course, you can hang these up if you want to. I like to put them in a bowl. No way, that's like my dream, Renee. I always try to do that, and it never has happened to me. But I like to put these in a bowl and just let them kind of poureth over. They're so good. So altogether, I've seen 2 popped beads. 2 of them. And that's all I see. Amazing. I love them. I love them. But I'm going to start the countdown on these. Beautiful condition. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. And they are not tangled either, and that is a miracle in and of itself. These are stunning. 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 I've always looked in Mardi Gras beads and I've never found a pair. I've also always looked in like boxes of candles at estate sales, hoping to find a pair of Mercury ones. That doesn't happen to me either. Number 14, that goes to Samantha Richer. Thank you so much. Samantha Richer. My cat is out of control. Number 10. Okay, this is a recent pickup. I also picked this up at Scott's last weekend. Absolutely gorgeous brooch. I'm going to start it at $18. I think it is well worth that. It is spectacular. Okay, so this isn't necessarily Christmas, but it would be pretty daggum cool for Christmas. Look at this brooch. Oh, I just love it. Is that not so unique? So it is a triangle. So the bar is flat right here. So it's meant to be obviously at an interesting angle. You could tilt the bar and wear it as a triangle, but the bar is actually straight right here. So it's meant to just kind of be like a press play button, kind of like a YouTube press play. And then look at that stone in the center. And then it's got AB around the center stone and around the edges. And then brown rectangular rhinestones, kind of giving it that atomic look. Is that not so 1950s? You could just scream. I fell in love with this. It does have puddling on the back. It's kind of like a bronzy color base metal instead of silver. And when I saw this, it was one of those things where it's like, I don't care how much that is. I need it in my life. And that center stone has the gold paint on the back, and it's in perfect condition. It's not chipping off or anything. It is just under 2 inches, and I've not ever seen a brooch like this. It is so, I was so tempted to keep it, but I didn't. It's stunning. And it's got like all these neutral colors that would match pretty much everything. I feel like it would look I feel like it would look really good on red or white or cream. Oh, I just think it's so cool. Very atomic to me. But I'm going to start the countdown on this. I absolutely love it. Let me get a little bit of a backing for you. All right. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Hello, Heather. Howdy, Heather. How's it going? Oh, you had long, well, just relax. Take your shoes off, prop your feet up, get yourself a Diet Cola or a full cola, whatever you like, and just relax. Snowflake bid end. I love that. The lucky person, oh gosh, D. Lou. What's your name? What's your real name? I feel like I know you. You said you bought a necklace from me, so you must have another name. Which is, unless you prefer me to call you D-Lou. But I think Donna, that's right. You're gonna have to remind me of that a lot of times. Thank you, Donna. Thanks, D-Lou. What did you? Thank you so much. Thank you, Donta. Yeah, 19. Okay, this is a simple one. It's just simple, but I'm being very nice here. So let's all just acknowledge that fact. I'm going to start this at $18 because that is just what the flower frog goes for these days in and of itself. Okay, so I have a copper painted flower frog in amazing teetering antique, I would say, Christmas postcard, and a little bottle brush tree just for fun. But the main components of this is the postcard and the flower frog. But look at this postcard. So it says a Merry Christmas. And I don't know if you can tell, I'll try to catch it in the light, but all those color enhanced parts are incredible. And I can't tell if they were painted on after the fact or how that was done, but it was clear that the picture was taken in black and white and then the color was added. And look at their little shoes. I just fell in love with this postcard. It says made in Italy on the back. Bramo Stampa, Toronto? No, Torino. Torino. It was never posted. And then in the corner, Bramo Stampa 926. But that is crazy, the vibrancy of that. And she's holding a little horseshoe with a pink bow, and then the littler one is holding a bouquet of flowers. And then what I was saying was I was nice and I'm sharing a flower frog with you. Now this one has some wear. I did try to clean it up. It was a little difficult, but this color, I don't have very many. So it is just a old coppery flower frog. And then here is the little tree. But I'm going to start the countdown. That is just amazing. Love that. At 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Oh, so professional. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. My fanny knocked something over, but it's okay. It's all good. No worries here. Bid end. Thank you so much. That goes to Mary Anna. Thank you. Mary Anna for 21. Thank you so much. And Mary Anna, I do also still have your spoon, so do not fret. I did not forget about you. Number 20. Okay. This is a hard one for me because I'm trying not to change my ways, man, but inflation's crazy. Am I right? I have 3 vintage Christmas bulbs, 3 of them. I'm going to start the lot off at 24. Okay, what's 24 divided by 3? 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. $8 a piece start. That's pretty reasonable, I feel. Okay, so these are a set of 3 vintage Christmas bulbs, and I got them in this old box. Now, I did not test them. I do not know if they work, like as far as if you plugged them in, if they would work. I just bought them solely off of like their decorative purposes. You could also put a wire around it and a little hook and use these as ornaments, but this is a milk glass little cottage Christmas bulb. I don't even know if I have something that I could test these with. I didn't even think about that. But just so cute. The little cottage hand painted. Then the second one is this little milk glass snowman and his little jumper. And then he's got a little sack of probably presents on his back. So cute. And then last but not least is this amazing bird. How cool is that? And he does have some paint loss, but I like that about him. I keep looking around because I'm like, do I have something? I might. Give me 1 second and maybe I can try. If I have one of those cords for the light up houses, I might could test them. Oh, maybe. Let me see. This won't blow up, will it? These won't blow up on me. I hope not. I have this. It's not a battery? Okay. That means it won't blow up. Is that what we're saying? Let's try them. So this one. Oh, they're too small. I tried. That's all I have. I'm sorry. They're for decoration. Okay? If they work, that's a bonus for you. I'm sorry. So you get the bird, the snowman, and the little cottage. And I'm so sorry about that. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. I don't hear any noise when I shake them. Hello? No noise. I love those. I try to pick them up every time I see them, if they're reasonable, which they aren't anymore. Just being honest. Bid end. Dusty, you got them. Thank you for loving them regardless of knowing if they work or not. I'll try to be on the lookout for something small to test those with for the future. I should have something. And I don't, and I'm sorry. All right. Up next, we have another brooch. This one, I do love it. I don't love it as much as the last one, but I do love it. I'm going to start it off at $14. Surprisingly, this is not signed, and this looks like a piece that would be signed. So if you know who makes this, let me know, because I'm a curious cat. This is really pretty. So this is a gold toned metal brooch, and it has got, they're not prong set, they're inset rhinestones. But what I loved about this one was the dimension. Look at how far that sticks out. It is a very well-made layered pin. And look, it's very large. It's super pretty. And although it's not prong set, the way that they did the little pieces around the rhinestones really gives it that like well-made look. Do you see what I'm saying? Like they look like they're prong set, but they're not. And it is not missing any of the stones. And the metal is in great condition. It isn't like patinaed or anything like that. Just very different. I don't see a signature. Could be Sarah Coventry. Here is the back. No signature. And then the brooch itself is just under 2 inches. When I saw this at the antique store, I swear I saw it like an aisle over, sitting on the tray of brooches. And I just remember thinking, that is so different. Very pretty. It kind of reminded me of a pinecone Christmas tree winter, even though it's not. Something about it said Christmas to me. But I'm going to start the countdown on her at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bit end. But where'd you go? Yeah, where did you go? Did you go to an antique show? I'd be jealous. Bit end. Thank you oh so much. Set this down. Set you down. Okay. Oh, buyer pick 1. So, trying to remember. Nobody help. Dusty, you got the bulbs. So, you get buyer pick if you want to. If you want to. I still threw in some buyer picks tonight because that's always fun. Now, I will say my inventory is quite dwindling, because turns out shopping for these things is expensive. So, be kind to me. Be broad to me. What you got for me, Dusty? Giddy up. I thought that was Dusty. I was like, giddy up. What am I going to grab for that? A horse? I don't know if I have any more horse things. Giddy up? I was going to try. I'm going to do my best, even with my limited resources. Dusty. No, Dusty, where are you? If you say spun cotton, I'll never forgive you. Why? You don't like spun cotton? Dusty, that is not broad and or non-specific. A moose that can giddy up? Okay. No, I don't wanna. I don't have that. Broader, please. I'm struggling tonight. Can't you see? Oh, because you love it? Then maybe she ought not to say it. Maybe. You got a puppy? I missed that? You got a puppy? Dusty. Are you thinking? This is riveting, really, really. Fapper's got a puppy. I love puppies. I love animals. Dusty, I'm about to pick for you. Are you really sticking to the moose that can giddy up? A baby beagle? That's pretty cute. They got big ears. Oh, I'm so glad you're feeling better, Renee. Thank you for coming. Okay, Dusty. Okay. While Dusty's thinking, I'll move on to the next thing. Give her some time. I don't want her to feel rushed. You know what I'm saying? Number 3. Oh, this is cute. So this is a new find. I found this last week. I know it's not necessarily Christmas, but I don't know the right time of year to offer this, if not this time. I'm going to start this at $12. And this is a little vintage putz bird ornament. But this is a girl in a blue bird. I saw the one that you said, a moose that can giddy up. Was that your answer? I didn't see we can see you now, but we couldn't see you before. We couldn't see what you said. But this is I've not seen this set before in the Putz birds, and I collect the Putz birds. I like the mica ones, but I've not seen the boy and girl. So the girl has these little millinery flowers on her hat, and then she's got some like bullion around there. Oopsies, hangs-ons. And then he's got a little plastic top hat, and they both have little bow ties or a necktie. And if you look on the inside, it has its original Made in Japan label. And I just thought that those were fantastic. How cute are they? Again, what holiday? Oh, I didn't see that. Spun cotton. Okay. I'm so sorry, Dusty. I didn't see you, dear, but I see you now. I'm so sorry. Yeah, just absolutely adorable. I was really excited when I found this. And they're kissing. And they are meant to be together, I think. Just really, really fun. But she's like, I said it 3 times. I'm so sorry. I swear, I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. You got filtered out for some reason. But I'm going to start the countdown on these at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Now I'm thinking if I even have any spun cotton. After all of that, Dusty, me ignoring you and everything, I don't even know if I have any. I will do my best. I might can scrounge something up. We'll see. We'll see. I'll do my darndest. Lisa Jens, you got it. Thank you so much. I think I might have been hoarding a little bit of my spun cotton. It may not be a lot, but I might be able to scrounge up something. I hoarded a couple Christmas items back, so I might. Oh, you're lucky, because I have one little dude. One little loner that I was holding back for an assemblage. I got one little loner, but he's a good one. He is a good one. So I'm going to start him. I wonder if I have anything to put him on. I'm just going to offer him by his little self. I have one little spun cotton Santa. I'm going to start him at $12. And I'm so sorry, Dusty. Yeah, serves you right, William. He is really cute. I think I actually have had him for about a year now. I think I found him last year, and I was just kind of hoarding him. But here he is. He is a spun cotton Santa with a nylon body, much like the whole Howard Angels. And he has a chenille part on the back that you could use to hang him or use him as a pick. He does have a belled bottom, so you could also use him as a little tree topper if you have a small tree, or you could put him atop a receipt spike. He is in very good condition. He has both his little chenille arms. He's not all squished or anything. He has his little Santa hat and his original little berry button nose. His black, are they painted? Yeah, little black painted eyes. And he's got chenille around the bottom. And his nylon is in perfect condition. Now, I did try to see if this was added, but it's not. This is part of it. I think it's meant to be like his belt. So stinking cute. He is 3¼ inches tall. And he can sit on your finger and be a little puppet. He's so cute. Love him. But I'm going to start the countdown on him. So sorry again, Dusty. I would never, ever ignore you again. I would never, ever ignore you on purpose. I promise. But I'm going to start the countdown on him. He's adorable. That's why I was hoarding him. I held him back, okay? Don't be mad. 15, 14, thanks, Amy. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. He's like a hula hoop. 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. I know, I can't believe how clear I am. I don't like it that y'all can see all my wrinkles and gray hairs and lack of makeup, but that's fine. At least you can see the vintage good. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. Bid end. That little cutie goes to MJ Bear. Thank you so much, MJ. You get him for 19. Yeah. And you and Lisa are going in the box. Thank you guys so much. Woo. Number 12. Okay, this is like not your normal vintage Christmas. This, I went to, not last weekend, but the weekend before, I went to an amazing primitive estate sale. I wish it wasn't so crowded and I could have grabbed more, but it was so fast paced that I just grabbed what I could. And it was very fast paced. So I didn't get as much as I really would have liked. No, I mean, I'll ask her, but I haven't seen her, so she's missing. So I'd love to, Dusty, but she's missing, so it's not really an option right now because I don't know where she is. So just being honest. Something about saying just being honest when you're not being honest that like is hard. Why don't other people feel that way? You know? How can people say honest but not be honest with like such a straight face? I could never. All right, I'm going to start this at what I paid for everything because I know this is a gamble because this is not the normal thing I sell. But I've told you this before, I'm getting into primitive. So I'm going to start this at $24, which is kind of what I paid for everything you're going to see. And because I just had to try, because I'm just loving the primitive right now. So this is a little primitive kind of Christmas inspired lot. First of all, look at this bowl. I do not know the maker of this. I've seen these bowls at antique malls go for quite a bit of money. I'm not familiar with them. I just thought that blue for winter is so gorgeous. This is made out of a pottery, kind of like a crock is what this bowl is made out of. I just really liked it. Again, not something I normally pick up, but I just wanted to try it. It does have a craze line right here, but other than that, it's in pretty good condition. Nice little size, like a good size, not too big, not too small, sweet size. And then inside, I have filled it with little like primitive goodies. Some Christmas, most are not. So inside the bowl, you're getting this little Noel magnet. Very cute, very primitive. Don't think it's old, but it kind of went with the vibe. And then everything else here is truly vintage or antique. So in the bowl, you're getting a ton of these little strawberry pin cushions. So you're getting two, these are vintage strawberry pin cushions. You're getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 17. 17 little strawberry individual pin cushions. You are also going to get 2 vintage tomato pin cushions. They are both marked Japan on the bottom. You are also going to get a little old wooden spool. Okay. And then last but not least, you are going to be getting a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vintage Christmas tree light reflectors. And they are gold and silver in different flower and star shapes. So you're going to get those as well, just kind of sprinkled in the bowl. And it's just so cute and cozy. I just love a primitive nowadays. It just makes you feel so cozy. And beautiful, beautiful bowl. But I'm going to start the countdown on the lot at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end, bid end, bid end, bid end, bid end. Bid end, bid end. Whew, it's getting hot in here. Sharon Olson, thank you so much. I thought that was such a darling little lot. Thank you so very much. That cat hair, I'm telling you, is brutal. Okay, this next item actually also came from that same primitive heavy estate sale. And these are so cool. So this crosses so many like collecting patterns that I just feel like quite a few of you will like it because it's got a lot of things that we all like. So I'm going to start this off at $16. Now, they currently don't have a way to hang. I feel like it would be pretty easy if you wanted to figure out a way to hang them or maybe put them on little easels or just rest them against a wall in your display. But the first item, and I do believe pretty confidently that these are German. So this is the first one. So it's a very thin piece of wood that has been painted. It is a little gnome with an instrument, and there are little bunnies over here. I love that they're the albino bunnies. They're the white bunnies with the red eyes. And then and then on the other side, you have little ducks. And this was probably on something like a bigger item because on the back there is some wood that this little nail probably would have gone into. So they were probably salvaged off of something else. So take the money. I would, you know, $10. Yeah, that's a good deal. Okay, so he is super cute, but that's not all. So you get him, but then you also get this little mushroom and bird set that goes on this side. This is kind of where it like ties into Christmas for me. Like it is spring, but also the mushrooms, I don't know, so stinking cute. And then the third piece is the other side of the little mushroom and the little duck. Is that not so stinking cool? See, this is why I can't stick to like any one genre, whether it be Victorian or kitsch or primitive or cottagecore, or because I like so many different things. But that is just so fun. Look at that. And it is German from my research that I did. I love it. Not in like perfect condition, but pretty good. A little bit of wear. You can see some wear on the bunny, just a little bit, and some wear on the ducks, but for the most part, pretty good. Love him. This would look really cool on a wall, and then you put a gold frame around it. That would be cool. But I'm going to start the countdown on this set of 3 at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, look at him, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. That hurts. My hands are cramping. Whew, holding your hands like that? That's tough. That is such a cool piece of salvage from whatever it was. I love that. So sorry, I needed a LaCroix, not sponsored. Gnarly Jones, is that my Judy? Thank you so much. Gnarly Jones. If I ever had a son, which I don't think I will because I don't think I'm having any more children, I would greatly consider the name Gnarly. Please tell your husband, because that is such a cool name. Thank you so much, Judy. Number 2. All right. It's packet time. Now, the one and only Rusty Snail is currently working on Christmas packets. I will try to have them for you. Now, remember, I'm taking next week off, but I will try to have them for you the first sale I have in December, okay? But before then, I do have these. These are going to start at $35 choice. And though they're not Christmas, I did post a video last year of me using a Victorian pack. Granted, mine was mixed with Victorian Christmas to make Victorian Christmas ornaments for my tree. So you can still use these to make really cool ornaments. So we have 2 choices of antique Victorian packets. So not vintage, okay? These are, because she'll put vintage and antique on the label when she does vintage and antique. She solely put antique and Victorian on these packets. So this is the first one, and it is 140 plus pieces. So Rusty Snail makes these ephemera packets. There's 140 plus pieces, and the great thing about her packets is that there are no reproductions. So everything in here is truly Victorian and or antique. So you're gonna get Victorian die cuts, Victorian advertisements, Victorian postcards, many different Victorian ephemera items in these packets. So there are some, when I say no reproductions, I mean the ephemera, but she does add some modern little touches. Like there's some of these charms might be more modern, but like this button is Victorian. Look at that button. That is a glass Victorian button. And then here is the back. And if you've ever gotten a Rusty Snail packet before, you know that these things are just packed, stacked, and absolutely full. So this is the back of the second one. I can't find this much. I know it will always stick with me that someone was like, stop talking so highly about these packets. We get it. When I believe in something, I talk about them, okay? When I went to the antique mall today, and I'm not saying this to sell you on them, I'm just saying this is how much I think these are amazing. One postcard, like one piece, one Victorian advertisement was $5. This has 140 items in it, which is just crazy to me. She is an angel. But then each one also comes with a little baggie of Victorian die cuts and or cuts she did out of Victorian or antique paper. But it looks to me that a lot of these are truly Victorian die cuts in here. So there are a lot of those in there. And then of course you get all this beautiful string as well for your crafting or whatever you need. So that's the first one. Then we have the second one, which is just as fantastic. Same thing, Victorian. 140 plus pieces. This one also has the little bag of die cuts up there, and then all of the little accoutrements and charms and buttons and postcards and advertisements and calling cards. And then here is the back of this one. And remember, you're only seeing like one layer. There are several layers in here, okay? So I'm gonna start the countdown. This one, oh, we lost a piece of string. Please hold. There we are. This one is number 2, and this one is number 1, and they are amazing. I'm telling you, I will stand behind these till the day I can no longer speak it. I'm going to start the countdown on these at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 8, 11, 10. What happened? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. But I mean, these aren't even mine. Like, I don't make these. I just think that highly of these. And like, I can show you an example. Hold on, while we're waiting on that, I just want, she's gonna kill me for this, but I just have to show you. Rachel, if you're watching, don't kill me. I just want to show you this really quick. But, Purdy Pansies, you get first choice. Thank you so much. Not that I need to defend myself, but I just am going to anyways. I was a Rusty Snail fan before I was blessed to be a Rusty Snail friend. I fell in love with the way she did things in her booth before I even met her as a person. This whole basket is full of her OG ephemera packets that I bought probably 8 years ago or so. And I've never opened them because they're just so special to me. So like these are what they started at like 8 years ago. And oh, I have goosebumps. These are, and they're still sealed. And I can't open them because they just mean so much to me, of like the OG packets. This whole basket is full of nothing but like 8-year-old Rusty Snail ephemera packets that I just cherish. And I would buy them all the time and not open them because I was just taken back by them. She's just amazing. Oh my gosh, look how old school. I will cherish these forever. Look at this one. That is where they started from. So fun. So, anyways, she really knows what she's doing. She's incredible and just an amazing person. Okay, so Purdy, you get them. Congratulations. $4.82. Thank you so much for supporting my friend. I really appreciate you guys. She's one of my very favoriteest people. All right. Other than the ephemera packets, I think that this is my favorite item of the evening. These are so hard to find for me. I only found one this whole year. Eee. Now, he is not in perfect shape, but I love that about him. And I'm not just saying that. I do. I don't know the maker of this one. It doesn't matter to me. I just like him the way that he is. I'm going to start him at $32. If that's too much, I understand, but I paid it, like, he's just too cool. He's just too cool. So I have this vintage Santa picture. Now, his coal paint is not perfect. However, the kohl paint that's missing on his eye, I don't particularly mind because to me it just kind of makes him look like he's winking. But I like my Santa mugs worn like this. That's just my preference. I don't know. Maybe you don't. I love him. Again, I don't quite know the maker of him. He does have a lot of paint loss, but his like body is in good shape. I don't see any chips or cracks. He is just under 8 inches tall. I like his droll little mouth. And he does have crazing, but it is so fine that it's almost not even crazing because it's just so uniformed. And he is amazing. He would look really good in my picture collection behind me. This is my all-time favorite one I have. Don't know who makes him either, but he is pretty good. He's pretty good too. He kind of looks like the whole Howard one, shape-wise, but not face-wise. So this one here is Holt Howard. This one is not. I don't know, actually. I don't think it is. But same shape and style, just a different face. But, that's my Holt Howard one. I keep him. Thank you. But I'm going to start the countdown on him at, thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Oh, Mr. Santa Man. I love that. That's my favorite item. I have sold off almost all of mine. These are the only ones I have left. I saw, speaking of these, on eBay today, listed at almost $400. I about died. I was like, what? That's crazy. Crazy. Amy, you got him. Congratulations. He's so cute. I know. Amy, Nikki says hello. You're welcome. Thank you. Number 8. Okay, this is cute. So this is just a random little lot. I'm going to start it off at $18. And you are getting 2 items plus some add-ons. You are totally allowed to do that. I will not be mad. So the first item is this Fire King Jadeite mug. Excusez-moi. And I have just stuck a crocheted little, oh my gosh, what are these called? Doily. And some 3 bottle brush trees. Now the trees are modern, but let me show you the mug. I love jadeite and red together. It's in really good condition. It is just truly a vintage one. It is not a reproduction. You got to be careful of those nowadays. So beautiful jadeite mug. Here is the doily that I kind of put in there just for some decoration. And then here are the 3 little bottle brush trees. So you got one red, it's kind of like a fuchsia and white spiral candy cane tree, and then a pink, and then a burgundy tree. So you're getting that, just kind of fun. And then to go with this, I am including this little ceramic made in Japan Elfie. I thought the colors, I love the red and teal together, like I said, and I thought he looked really cute with the jadeite mug and trees. So let me show you a little close-up of him. He's in really, really good condition. No problems with him at all. I've not seen this one. And mind you, I like to emphasize this when I say this. When I say I haven't seen anything or seen something before, that doesn't mean it's rare. This could be a very common pixie. It's just in my travels, I've not seen this one. Look at his little cheeks. And what's cool is the way his the coattails are on his back, it looks like a little skull or like a little ghost. Can you see it? And his crazing is really nice. And he was not cold painted. The red might have been, but the green is a glaze. That is definitely baked onto him. So you get the mug, the doily, the trees, and the pixie. And I'm going to start the countdown. And he's in perfect condition. No chips or cracks. And he is marked Japan on the bottom. But I'm going to start the countdown. What did William say? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big end. Big end, big end, big end, big end. I'm begging if you please don't take my man. Cheers. To my friends. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I tell you this all the time, but I'll tell you again, I seriously don't know what I would do without you guys. Y'all mean more to me than you will ever know. Margaret Latina. And I can't even remember what it was. What was it? Anatel? Thank you, Anatel. They're yours. You're the best. Thank you. Oh my gosh. There's so many more than I thought there would be left. Okay. So the last set, we started at 45. So let's start this set at 22. Okay. So I showed the 2 long gold mercury bead garlands tied together. This one is just a single strand. Still at least 6 foot. I would say maybe 8 foot on this. So starting at 22, I have another big, I did get these the same time I got the other one. Another big gold mercury bead garland. Now this one, just like the other one, I see 2 popped mercury beads. So the first one is not all the way popped. So it is still attached to the string, but you can see the break on one side. And then the second one is also still attached to the string, but broken on one side. But other than that, they look to be in good condition. I'm going to fold them around so you can see them. I found 2 mercury garlands this year. 2. I mean, I saw more, but they all wanted like 45 plus for them. So I couldn't touch them, but I found 2 that were somewhat affordable this year. The entire year. And this is one of them. So, really pretty early set of mercury beads. Probably about 6 to 8 feet, I'd say, on this. But I'm going to start the countdown on these at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. I just think it's crazy that these little balls of glass have lasted that long. Considering how, like, I put up my decorations. That's pretty crazy. Beautiful. I still remember the sale I got these at. I love that sale. I have the picture of the owner whose house it was over there on my wall. What was her name? Joyce? Oh, I can't remember. She had awesome stuff. Tammy Dillard, you got him. Thank you so much. Tammy Dillard for 24. Oh, thank you. Congratulations. Those are lovely. Those are very pretty. Number 5. This I have as Santa Gazebo. Have you ever seen a Santa Gazebo? Now you have. This is amazing. I have an owl one like this, but I had not seen the Santa one. I'm going to start this at $40. Now, this would have originally have been battery operated. I did try when I first got this to put in, I think it was, what are the square batteries? D batteries? I tried to put in a couple D batteries if I remember correctly, and I could not get it to chime. Now, it could be an easy fix. I don't know if I wasn't doing it right, but there's no like battery wear. So I'm telling you, I couldn't get it to work. That doesn't mean it doesn't work. I don't know if I put the battery in the correct way. Yeah, 9 volt, there you go. But as you can see, there's no battery erosion. It's very clean. So it may be a very simple thing that I'm just not doing correctly, or I'm not sure, but very clean. The bottom does say made in Japan, and it is adorable. It's my favorite. 2 Christmas colors together, other than pink. And it is that jadeite green with a red roof. This is metal. And then it's got a metal red roof. And then the piece in the middle is actually a milk glass bulb. So I think it would probably light up if you could get the batteries to work. And then the cool thing about him is he is double-sided. And this thing is just super clean. I mean, it does have some rust on the bottom, but really clean. I got this from a primitive Christmas collector estate sale. That was a good one. And I've had him for about 6 months, waiting to offer him until Christmas time. And then this is the little switch that you switch, and then that would light up, and then this would ding, I think. Oh, that might be the... I'm not sure. I don't know, but I loved it. I'm going to start the countdown on him at 15. Oh, wait, let me tell you real quick how tall he is. 7 inches. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It ends. Jingle bell, jingle bell, rock. Oh my gosh, the cat is getting to me. I got a cat in my eye. I wanted to hoard him. Oh my goodness. I wasn't joking when I told you I'm allergic to my cat, but I can't help it. It's just so cute. Dusty, you got it. Thank you so much. That was a really cool little thing. Ah! I don't know if I'm gonna make it, guys. I don't think I can make it. All right. This item I am offering on behalf of the one and only Withering Mother. I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh. And she was like, do you want it? And I was like, I will sell it for you because it is incredible. And she was like, okay, bet. So this is going to start at $16. Look at this vintage Christmas corsage. Are you kidding me? Look at those Mercury picks. So all of these are green glass Mercury picks. And then if you look in the center, there are little, congratulations, Dusty, little Mercury flowers. So there's one in there too, one over here. There's one over here. And then you've got the big Mercury ornaments, and then you also have the foil leaf, and then the thick plastic holly leaves throughout the back, and the original corsage ribbon. But for the amount of Mercury picks you get in there, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mercury picks. Just in the long ones, not including the flowers. Just in these. And they're all on chenille. It's pretty big too. It's 7 inches. And Vintage Christmas Corsages is a really fun collection. If you put a magnet on the back, you can magnet them to things, and it's just a really cool collection. If you have like a few, they look really, really lovely together. But I'm going to start the countdown on this. Very good condition. I don't think any of the Mercury beads are broken. I don't think any of them are. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, isn't it stunning? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end. And I'm so sorry for my sniffles. I know that that is beyond obnoxious. I don't like it when people do that when I'm watching them, but I really can't help it. I'm having a moment. That cat, man, it got to me. It really got to me. Vintage Soul Melanie, thank you so much. Vintage Soul Melanie. Now, Melanie, are you a new friend? Because I kind of recognize your name, but not entirely. I feel like maybe you changed your name. It was something close to that before, and then now it's a little different. But if you are a new friend, first and foremost, thank you so very much for being here. And if you're not a new friend, still. But if you don't think I have your information, send it to me. And that would be great. If you just excuse me for like 2 seconds, I am going to take just a minute to blow the house down, is what I was going to say. Give you just a second. My sincerest apologies. Okay, William, are you here? Are you watching? Because I have some spun cotton. Where are they? Oh, here they are. All right. I'm going to start the 3 of these off at $16. You are getting all 3 of them. The first one says 1959 Max Eckhart & Sons, made in Japan. So this is the first little cotton spun angel you are getting in this lot. She does have a little mercury bead candle, and she's got a composite face. Yes, that, William. Thank you so much. Her chenille is in perfect condition. So are her wings and her dress. She is in very good condition. The only issue I'd say with her is there is a crease in her halo. But other than that, I mean, she's in pretty darn good condition. She is a big one. She is 5 inches tall on her. And then her mark, she's got all sorts of stuff right there. But that's where it says the copyright 1959 on her. So that is your first one. The second one is this little cutie. Now, I don't know if she is Holt Howard because the face is not ceramic. It's more of like a matte pottery. but very Holt Howard-esque, if not actually Holt Howard. She has her little original star wand. Again, really good condition. She also has her original little mercury bead right there. And her nylon wings and dress are perfect as well. Really cute little one. Oh, starting the 3 at 16. Starting the 3 at 16. So, really cute. And yeah, matte pottery on her. So, oh, she is a Delta novelty. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you, thank you. And then the final one, she is double handing it, is this made in Japan cotton spun one. So she has a cotton spun face. She has 2 mercury beads and candles, and she has nylon wings and a nylon dress as well. And she is also in just perfect condition. No problems to report on her either. So all 3 of these are in really, really good condition. So we have her, and we have her. All 3 little cuties in just pristine condition, which, oh, I didn't even look. I mean, I didn't even say. This one has a mercury bead halo. I know, it's kind of funny. They always remind me, these little candles, they always remind me of illegal substances, if you know what I'm saying. But they always do. So her, and her. And I'm going to start the countdown on these 3 at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. They are very clean indeed. I think I can see the exact items we have not done yet. I don't know why I needed to tell you that, but I did. You're welcome. Oh, good catch, MJ. That was very good. That was very good. Those are going to Helen Hill Hope. Thank you so much. Helen Hill Hope for 27. Thank you so much, everybody. Those were lovely. I think we have, let's see. Ouch. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Number 22. Oh, I like these. I like these a lot. These are going to start, and here I was complaining, it's just a little ornament at the antique ball for like $15. And I'm going to start these at like $14. But they're good, okay? These are going to start at $14 choice, and I have 2 options for you. The first one being this beautiful, is this a peacock? Is this a peacock? I'm not sure, but this is a vintage mercury glass bird in amazing condition. It still even has its original little crown. I know it, like, I don't mean like crown, I mean like bird crown. You know what I'm talking about. Perfect. No problems to it whatsoever. And then it's mercury glass body, and then it's fiber tail, and its original branch clip. And then it's got the little spring legs. Be very careful with it. These I just don't find. I just don't find these anymore. Lovely, lovely condition. And I like the patina on the clip. It makes it lets me know it's older, you know what I mean? But that is beautiful, so that is the first choice. And then the second one is made in Germany. It has its made in Germany sticker. And it is this beautiful pink mercury glass bird with the old tinsel tail, the thick vintage glitter, and then you can see that made in Germany sticker right there on the clip. And this one may be a little newer than the other, or maybe the gold just doesn't patina the same way, and they're probably maybe close in age. I'm not entirely sure. But the tinsel definitely feels older. The mercury glass looks older. I just love the detail on these. I know that color. I know. They're both really cool. So I'm going to start the countdown on choice. We're going to call this guy blue and this girl pink. They're together. How cute. 15. Can't count. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bid end. Tweet, 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 tweet. That's a tough choice. They would look boy and girl. They'd be so cute together. Tough choice. There is the bid end, and it looks like Southern Vermont Vintage on eBay got in there right before the bid end. Congratulations, and thank you so much. Which one would you like? Blue, pink, or both? Roll it, pat it. Don't do that. Both, please. You got them. Oh, I'm so happy they get to stay together. Together forever. You'll be in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. Vermont Vintage eBay. 423. Oh gosh, hang on. I need to wash my face. I'm serious. I got cat on me. Cat on me. Southern Vermont Vintage eBay. You got buy or pick 2. Do you want to? Do you want to do buy or pick 2? You don't have to. You're always welcome to say pass. But if you want to, I would love for you to, because that's what the token says. And what the token says we must do. That sounded very like, I don't really think that. Like, is that, never mind. I'm just going to stop. Pass tonight. Thank you, though. No worries. So, Redheaded Kitty Cat. What you got? You're going to take Southern Vermont Vintage on eBay's buyer pick turn. If you want to. If you don't want to, then forget about it. No worries. You're welcome. Thank you. Something that plugs in. Oh my gosh, that's stressful. That's very intriguing, because I don't have that stuff. I will do my very best. Give me just a minute. Oh, this is going to be a tricky one. I have a thing, but I don't have a thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Why you do this to me? Well, I think I have one option, and that is it. I don't think I have any other options. And I don't even know that I have a light bulb. So isn't that a doozy? Hang on, I might have one in here. Aha! A light bulb. Okay. I literally only have one option, and I was saving this because I have not come across the perfect shade yet. But that is now going to be up to you because I have been given a task and I must succeed. I'm just making sure it works, okay? Hang on. Okay, we're good. Yay! All right. So, for my something that plugs in, we're going primitive again. Okay. Now, like I said, I was kind of holding this back because I wanted to find the perfect lampshade for it, and I'm still looking, but you may have one. You will need the kind of lampshade that holds on to a bulb. You know what I'm talking about? That like has the little thing that holds on to the bulb. Got it. I'm going to start this at $16. This is primitive, okay? And ignore the light bulb. It's all I had in here. So this is a very old wooden spool that was converted into a lamp. It's so charming. It's pretty old because the cord itself is pretty old. So this is I've not seen a cord like that. This is the cord that plugs in. It's solid, like there's no issues with the cord, but it is an older cord. Pretty long too, so you have a lot of room to play with where you want to put this. I think it would look really nice in a kitchen. So it has that lovely green on it and this beautiful brass plate on here. And then it's just this lovely old textured wooden spool. Here is the bottom. And then I'm going to blind you on accident. Ta-da! It works! Yay! That's what we all want from a lamp, that it works. The bulb is terrible. I apologize. But you just need a standard bulb and then a clip-on shade. And I just think that this would be really, really cute. Really, really charming. But there she is. A working lamp of a spool. I think this may be the only thing that plugs in my office, other than like a hot glue gun. I can't sell you my hot glue gun. Sorry. But I'm going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, it's pretty bright, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end, bid end. Why do I have Dolly Parton stuck in my head? Bid end, bid end. I'm begging of you, please don't take my hand. There's something right behind your head. What? A Santa? What is it? William? This light bulb is just, I don't know. I'm going to include that light bulb for you so you can have a light bulb. Thank you so much, Parkhurst. I appreciate you. Oh, the fireplace. Yeah, but you see all the stuff in front of it, William? I don't want to get all that down, and I like my fireplace. I just don't have it on because you can't even see it when it's Christmas time. You understand? You want my fireplace? Dusty wants my bunny. What's a girl to do? Number 1. Okay. I'm going to start the pair of these off at $16 as well. Mostly because I'm kind of throwing in one. It's Jill. Thank you for telling me that. I'm kind of throwing in one, but you're really just kind of offering up on one. Because it's pretty stinking good. I don't even know if y'all saw it back here, but it's really, really good. These are from my personal collection, actually. So the first one that I'm kind of just including with this one is this plastic, fantastic golden deer. Now, it does have some paint loss, I am aware, but it's got that chunky mica glitter. You could totally spray paint it again if you wanted to. I, of course, like the paint wear on these. Pretty cool. I like the lines of it. Very sleek, very sophisticated. But she's definitely vintage. So, a plastic vintage deer. But this one, I can't believe I'm doing this. I love this. This is a very large plastic celluloid deer in the colors I decorate for Christmas. What am I thinking? With the heavy mica glitter on the antlers and ears. And this is in amazing condition. These, after time, can become very brittle. This one is not. It's not dented in. I say that, and now I see a little dent. I don't know if that is supposed to be like there, like part of its leg, or if that is a dent. But if it is dent, that is the only one. Well, no, because it's like that on this side. I don't know if that's intentional or not. But this is massive. So stinking good. This is like creme de la creme vintage Christmas right here. 10 inches long by like 13 inches tall. Huge, massive. Beautiful eyes. I just love it. Love it. Plucked right out of my personal decor. But I want to always make sure you guys get the good stuff too. I don't want to keep all the good stuff. Is it embossed with Japan on the belly? It is, actually. It says, made in Japan, patent number 485. And there is actually a little butterfly. It's a little butterfly, and this is made in Japan, patent 485. Incredible. And don't forget, you're getting this guy as well. So you're getting both of them. It's not choice. You get the pair. But I'm going to start the countdown on these at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end. Bid end. Me too, Minx. I'm hurting myself here too, you know. But vintage Christmas was so hard to find this year. I still wanted to bring you guys stuff, so I just went shopping in my own stuff, as one does. Helen Hill, you got it. Thank you so much. He is amazing. Oh, actually, no, William, because I didn't see that. You got it. Sneaky, sneaky one. You got him. I'm so sorry. It threw me off because there was words after. You know what I'm saying? But I see you. Congratulations. Nope. I got it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Is that the one? Yeah. William said, I got it. I got it. Okay. Yay, William. Wait, no, I have two more. I was about to say last but not least. Let's do these. New trick for the arsenal. Smart. These are not Christmas. I told you I was sprinkling in some not Christmas items just for someone who maybe is not into Christmas. I didn't want them to feel totally excluded. So I have a choice, and this choice is going to be on 3 items. These are going to start at $8 each. $8 each, and I have 3 options for you. These are amazing. I did get these today. I didn't find any vintage Christmas, but I found these 3 little, a whole day of shopping, and I found these. That's that's the name of the game, man. I'm telling you. So I have these 3. They may be French. I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure the sticker said that they were French, but I don't want to stand ground on that. But they are beautiful. So I have 3 different beaded flower picks here. I'll show them to you individually. They are in amazing condition, and I liked the sweet little size that they were. So this one is kind of like a opalescent white. So it's coming across kind of baby blue, but really it's like this really pretty opalescent white. So that one is white with green leaves and a green center. Really, really beautiful. Then we have this deep purple one, or not purple, deep pink one, like a fuchsia almost. And this one is really pretty as well. A little bit more like organic than the other one. And then we have this baby pink, like, I don't know if it's a tulip or a rose. A rose by another name is still a rose. But these are just so pretty. They remind me kind of like Beauty and the Beast. Like if you just put that in a cloche, like one single, they're pretty stunning. And they have long picks. They're about 10 inches tall. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we have the light pink, the dark pink, and the white. And I'm going to start the countdown on choice of these at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. They're so pretty. This one is such a unique color. I can't even really describe it. Bid end. Jennifer Graham, thank you so much and congratulations. You get first pick, my friend. Which one would you like? We're going to call this one white, dark, and light. White, dark, and light. White, dark, and light. Kind of hurting my hands to hold. White, please. You got it. White. Thank you so much. And then, Dusty, you get next choice. Did you have any interest in either one of the pinks? If you were going after the white, you can say pass. That is totally okay. Thank you, Jennifer. No hard feelings at all if you were going after the white. No worries. Okay. Jennifer, Dusty, Jennifer. All right. That is it. Because that is how it went. Now, I'll just do it this way. If anybody wants the light pink here for 8, just put in the number 21. If anybody wants the light pink for 8, put in the number 21. That was the start on these. And if anybody wants the dark pink for 8, put in the number 22. 21, 22. Mom, you got the light for 8. And then, did you want this one too, Mom, for 8? You got it. Thanks, Mom. You got him. Thank you so much. Oh, T-do-T. What are we on? Oh, I want to show you guys one thing before we do our last item, because I think if you liked that, you'll like this. I don't think I'm going to offer it right now. I just want to show it to you. I just picked it up and I need to find the perfect base for it, but I just want to show it to you. Are you ready? Look at this lamp shade I just got. Is that not crazy? It looks like a hat. I guess it could be a hat if you wanted it to be, but it's a lampshade. Isn't that amazing? But it's got to be on something that would work on. I don't have anything like that. It wouldn't work on the spool lamp I just had. I did try that. But isn't that crazy cool? I need to find a base. You know I'm up. I just got done sneezing because of you, you know. Put it on. Well, but my hair. How's it look? Good? I feel like I look awesome in it. But I loved that. Loved it. Loved it. Nikki, that's not going to work for me. You're sitting right on my notebook. Okay. There you go. Last item of the evening is a small but mighty treasure. Now, it is missing its clippy. It would have came with a clippy, but it doesn't have it. But it's still really great. I am going to start him. What do I start him at? The thing is he's really collectible. He's not going to look like much, but I promise he's worth a good bit. I'm going to start him at 18, and if that's not, like, I understand. I get it. But he just needs a clippy, and he'll be good to go. So this is, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe this is a Holt Howard Santa, and he would have had another friend, and they would have, much like the birds, Nikki, they would have had the clip on the bottom, but he does not have his clip. So he is now just kind of a figurine doing a split. But from my research, I do think he's Holt Howard, and I think he's quite hard to find. So tiny but mighty for sure. He is not marked Holt Howard, but like I said, I did look him up, and I'm pretty positive he is. William says it is, so William knows a lot more than I do. He's small, but he's 2 inches. You think there were 4? The one I saw, there was 2, but there may have been 4. Maybe it was like a tumbling Santa set. No chips or cracks. He does have some paint loss, nothing super major, but just a little harder to find piece of Holt Howard. He's cute. I don't know what else to say about him other than he's just a cute, tiny little Santa, and he's Holt Howard. But I'm going to start. Oh, the stickers were on the clips. That's why. That makes sense. I'm going to start the countdown on him at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. On little Holty. I actually took him out of my Holt Howard collection right here. Doop, 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 boop, boop. Looks like you're going back in the collection, my friend. In my Holt Howard collection. No, you're not. Helen gotcha. Thank you, Helen, and congratulations. He is cute. I can't, Nikki. I can't. I just can't. Can't. Woo. Helen, thank you so much. I brush that cat like every day, and you would never know. That cat shed so much, so much. All right, my beautiful friends, we've got 2 quick recaps, and then we're gonna do the giveaways. 2 quick recaps. This little guy here, Nikki does reside in the cottage only because I'm allergic. Handsome husband is extremely allergic. So, Nikki lives in the Withering Cottage, not in the Withering House. And plus, my dogs, I don't think they'd like her very much. Quick little recap. We have this vintage Japan Santa mug here. I know he has some paint loss. This might be one of the rare occasions where you could get away with taking off the face paint, maybe. Or fixing him up. You could do that too. If anybody's interested in him, he is $14 and he's number 3. $14, number 3 on this little Santa mug. This is the only one I have left. And yeah, $14, number 3. Helen, I'm gonna assume that's what you meant, and I'm gonna give him to you. Helen Hill, you got him. Thank you so much. And then we got one more little recap, and that's it. Then it's giveaway time. I have this beautiful gold and rhinestone vintage brooch. That is true, but it does kind of look like Santa has a unibrow. The paint isn't evenly, like, if it's all over chippy, yeah, I'm with her on that, but that might be a rare occasion where it's okay. This one is beautiful. It is this gold tone and rhinestone brooch. This is $14. $14, and it is number 23. $14, number 23. I think that is so pretty. I wasn't. Linda, you got it. Thank you so much. You got it. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty then, let's do the giveaways. Hey. And guys, please remember, I'm so sorry, but I will not be having a show next week. 'Tis Thanksgiving week. 'Tis spend time with the fam. 'Tis catch up on some work. 'Tis a lot of things. So no sale next Tuesday night. And invoices will be sent your way no later than Sunday. Maybe Sunday at the latest, but no later than Sunday. All right, let's do the giveaways. First person is number 23. No way. Linda, you just got the gold brooch. Please bill it to my daughter, Ann Wilson. Do I have her information? Boop, boop, boop. Let me write that down. If I have her information, I definitely will. If I don't, if you would send it to me, that would be amazing. Thank you. And Linda, you just got the first giveaway. Like, y'all saw me mix those up, right? Like that's crazy. So, Linda, you get to pick first. Would you like the Brighton necklace? Would you like the skinnier Brighton bangle or the thicker Brighton bangle? You get first choice. Which one would you like? The necklace, skinny, or bigger? You get first choice. And then am I after you choose, Linda, let me know. Am I billing? Oh, necklace. I thought you were saying Nichols, my cat. I was like, I kind of want to keep my cat. Am I billing Anne but sending it to you? Or am I billing Anne and sending it to Anne? You just let me know. That way I don't mess up. Thank you so much. Okay. That was wild. Next giveaway goes to Dusty Moose for the 3 bulbs. So Dusty, would you like the bigger bracelet or the smaller bracelet? Bill her and send to her. Okay, got it. The thin one, you got it. Thank you, Dusty. All right, and then that means this beautiful bracelet is going to number 12. Sharon Olson. Sharon Olson, you got it for the Primitive Christmas Bowl. Large bracelet giveaway. Ta-da! Thank you, Lettuce, oh so much. Thank you, William. You're the best. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. My hope for all of you is that you have a fantastic, thank you, Sharon, Thanksgiving, and I will miss you oh so much. Oh, thank you, Heather. That's so nice. Thank you. And thank you, Redheaded Kitty Cat. I appreciate you moderating for me as always. And yes, have a great Thanksgiving. I will miss you all. And thank you. Well, once again, what was that? For joining me at The Withering Cottage. Good night.